Welcome everybody. It's Saturday morning. It's very hot and I'm going to go out here and check on some bees real quick. Let's go. Okay, so what we have in this hive is this was a split that really hasn't done real well. I'm still trying to get it to build out the first box so I can put the second box on. And it's already the 13th of June. It looks like population's coming up. We've got tons of bees on the top cover and they're building wax up here. See if we can get them to go down in the box. Okay, now we got them down in the box. All right, they're not building that frame out yet, but there's a few bees on it. The one thing I forgot was my frame to stand. Okay. Okay, so what I have here is a bunch of empty dry cells ready for the queen to lay in. The other side, you can see the glistening nectar at the top, and they're still building them out, but there's cells at the bottom. Hey, this is what I like to see. You can see the larvae all over this new cells. If you could see way down in there, you'd see real young larvae way over there. This frame isn't even completely built. See, they've got cap cells and some larger larvae. So the queen's laying up a storm. We got the next frame over. Here further. The next frame over is a full sheet of cap larvae. The bees are coming out of here. Just almost boiling out of here. See, although the pattern doesn't look very good, they were quite honeybound because they weren't building frames out fast enough. And the other side looks similar. A lot of these cells have larvae in the bottom of them, and we got a lot of pollen around the edge. Alright, we're going to try this again. My camera got too hot and shut down. What I wanted to show you was this frame. And we're going to try anyway. At the bottom of all of these cells are eggs, and I'm hoping that we got enough light that you can see that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, we've got brood everywhere. We've got blank frames. And this hive is very young. What this is doing is getting a lot of that nectar that they've stored in this medium frame. Kind of splashing it on this. This is one of Michael at 21st Bees drone frames. They're heavy waxed from the factory. I'm going to put that in there. And then put this other frame back in off the side. And then I will put the other box that they are almost ready for. I'd like to see a little more frames built out, but I'm going to be gone for a week, and they need more room. So let's try to get the bees off the box. We're going to put that nice new box right on top. And then I'm just going to put the top cover on there. Just like that. Eliminate the feeder because they're not getting any more food. Offset the cover so they can get a little air. And that's it for that box. It is ready to go. Alright, we're going to look at this one real quick. It was doing pretty good. It may be getting close to needing another box or a honey super. Let's see what it does here. I put this box on there a week or so ago, and it's going to be real quick because see there, this frame's got some built out on it. I don't know why they like to do that. But it's real annoying when you start trying to work on the box and they head for your hands. See, they've been building some wax out to the cover. Which is pretty normal because this center frame here is built out really well. They're actually building wax on this last frame. Barely, but you got some wax building up there. I'm gonna take this funky comb off. Because we don't want them building a whole bunch of wonky comb. I'm gonna put it there and watch it melt. What they've done is they've built that down to the next frame. They kind of like to build a bridge. From one box to the next, they'll quite frequently build a bridge. Okay, she's not been up here laying in that box anyway. Where they built all the way across this box here, I'm just going to shave that wax down. Ah, she's definitely up in this box. They got honey in this side. And this side she's laid up a little circle right in the middle, and the rest of it's honey. Why she wouldn't move. This is it's got some brood on the back side, but they backfilled it. This side is all honey and it's mostly capped. And it's very heavy. So what I'll do is I'll swap a couple of frames around a little bit. I guess it'd help if I put it in right side up. So with those in the middle, they'll come up there and they'll build them out pretty quickly. Right. The whole center of the box has 2 or 3 day old brood. This side has got eggs everywhere. So the queen's moving, has moved up. Those are not quite deep enough for her to lay in yet, but they'll have them built out pretty quick. Play little musical chairs again. just want to get them to draw these frames out. See, there's a little on that one. All right, so we know this hive is doing good. And they will take this wax and they'll reuse it. So I don't mind leaving it in there. Just don't want them to build bridge comb. But there's enough room between that cover and this that they can come up here and get that wax and repurpose it. Propolized that inner cover pretty heavy. They can even come up in here and get this. Just gives them a little already processed wax. And it's so hot I'm offsetting my covers. It helps them cool, helps them ventilate, and they need it. I can use it right now because I'm pretty hot. All right. No sign of wax production on that one or that one. There is on Michael's frame, but it's wonky comb. So when they build it out like this, they'll continue to build that frame out goofy unless you scrape it off. I know these are heavy waxed, but they're building wonky because the frame next to it is built out quite heavily. And that will cause them to build out the next frame kind of wonky. So I'm going to move this frame over. Like so. All right. Then I'm going to pull this frame and see if the inside looks like it's completely built out. Well, not completely. But it's all honey. And so is the other side. So I'm actually going to move it out here to the outside edge so we can get the bees moving over there, building out some frames. That's the new one I put in. Okay, nice sheet of brood, back filled with honey, and the back side is the same way. So we're going to let that one go. Moving those frames around might help them build some frames out a little bit better. and that'll make that one good. Since I don't have an inner cover on this one, I'm going to put this on there, which will help. There's a small vent on the back side of this one. And offset it like that, and it helps. All right, so that's it for now. I'm done. Too hot, and that's all I needed to see today. Alright, we got into a lot more bees than I thought. The camera got hot and shut down. Had to get my umbrella out and restart it, but we got through the bees. They're all doing a lot better. The first hive that I was concerned about is doing extremely well now. They've just about completely filled that box, put another super on it, and they're ready to go. Checked a couple of others. They're filling honey supers. They're continuing to build out frames, and just trying to get some better shots so you can see what's going on instead of me just describing it. So I'm hoping that you got to see the eggs and everything else. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch some of my other videos. You never know what I'll come up with.